This station alone is going to take 4.5 years to build, which means traffic from Victoria to the east to Bay Street to the west is going to be closed for almost 5 years. David Menzies for Rebel News here in downtown Toronto. And folks, if you think gridlock is bad now, just will you see what's going to happen starting next summer when shovels go into the ground to build the Yonge Street relief line. I'm right here at the Queen Street station. It's under the Hudson's Bay store here at Queen. And this station alone is going to take 4.5 years to build, which means traffic from Victoria to the east to Bay Street to the west is going to be closed for almost 5 years. Actually, what am I saying? If the estimate is 4.5 years, you know in real time, it's probably going to be closer to 7 or 8 years. Just take a look at the Eglinton LRT line that has been under construction, I'd say, for longer than the Great Pyramid of Cheops. In any event, here's the thing that I don't understand. How is it that an additional Queen Street subway station on top of one that already exists where the track already is going to take 4.5 years when the entire Yonge Street subway line, the original line, took only 5 years to complete? That doesn't make sense. So I reached out to Metrolinx, which is coordinating this project, and I simply asked, how does one subway station take about as long to build as the entire Yonge Street subway line half a century ago? And originally they told me that Yonge Street is now more urbanized today than it was back in the 50s. Well, I didn't understand that, so I reached out to the senior communications person. That would be Anne-Marie Aiken, she, her. And she said, Toronto has grown immensely with condos now all along the area. Well, that is true, but how does that mean a longer timeline? Look, I'm not an urban planner, I'm not a civil engineer, but this does not make sense to me whatsoever. I also wanted to know that since this is going to be a traffic nightmare for the ages, is the city going to do anything in terms of alleviating the gridlock that is to come? I.e., will the bike lanes be removed on Richmond and Adelaide streets and return to vehicle traffic? And will the King Street streetcar line now also accommodate personal motor vehicles like it used to? And the answer I got is lots more decisions with our partners at the city yet to come. And if you're concerned about my safety standing right in the middle of this bike lane, because I know what you're thinking, there's going to be all kinds of cyclists whizzing by at Tour de France speed. Well, actually, nothing could be further from the truth. I haven't seen a single bike on this lane yet. Unbelievable. The third question is, if deadlines are missed or the project goes over budget, will there be penalties assessed to those involved? You know, folks, when I was with Sun News back in 2014, when the municipal election was on, I actually asked John Tory that question. He was having a presser right in front of another transit boondoggle. That was the renovation of Union Station that was over budget and past deadline. And he said, if elected mayor, heads would roll. That's what he said to me. If projects came in over budget and past deadline, has a single head rolled in the 2 terms John Tory has been mayor? No, I don't think so. So I think much remains to be seen when this project finally gets underway. Then again, we have a mayor and a city council, well, most of the councillors on staff, that is, that are fully invested in the war on the car. If this means added hardship for the beleaguered motorists of Hogtown, in their eyes, this is a good thing. And besides, when it comes to John Tory himself, he doesn't care about gridlock. He lives within walking distance of his workplace, Toronto City Hall. Wow. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. It's less than 30 days until Christmas, or as they say here, the Distillery District, that special time of winter festive season or something. Folks, if you're struggling with a Christmas gift for your loved one, why not go to the Rebel News store? We have gorgeous t-shirts, we have sweatshirts, we have toques. You will be a champion on Christmas Day if you get one of those for your friends and family members. Once again, please go to the Rebel News store for all your Christmas shopping. And in the meantime, Merry Christmas to one and all.